Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Shalom, peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, scattered upon the four corners of the earth. Shalom, peace and blessings as well to the men pushing this work upon the entire earth. Much honor and respect to the elder men of, of GMS. This is to the Israelites, the elect, awoken, not awoken yet. The so-called black people, so-called Native Americans and Mexicans, and the so-called minorities. Can your eyes see? No. Are your eyes blessed? Something along those lines. Are your eyes blessed? Has the Lord blessed your eyes? Can you see what's going on in the earth, in this world? Matthew 13 and 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So we will have to have blessed eyes and ears to be able to see what's going on behind the scenes, to be able to hear the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to be able to let in on such great knowledge, to be able to be let in on future events, to be able to be let in on his destruction so we can be kept from it. That's to be blessed. He came to us through the Spirit in whichever manner he did, and he let us know what's going on. And he's going to come back and destroy this whole place. And he says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back and destroy this place. And this is what you got to do so you don't get involved in that. That's a blessed individual. So that person's eyes and ears are blessed because they can hear the voice of the Lord and they can see what's going on. So that's the title is, are your eyes blessed? Can you see all of this stuff? Can you see the wickedness in this world? How it's not right? Can you see that this world is on its way out? Can you see all these things that is just so clear? At least should be clear. So Matthew 13 and 16, Yahweh Shai, these is out his mouth, red words. But blessed are your ears. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. I'm going to go to this one. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of his devices because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, gave us that spirit to hear and to see through his devices, his trickery, his witchcraft, his manipulation, social media, or whether it's a straight up demon that's trying to convert you, it's trying to trick you, sway you, have you follow a different doctrine, whether it's the media, the news. He can't get an advantage of us because the Lord gave us the ability. Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave us the ability to hear and to see what's going on, to see the truth and hear the truth, to see through like X-ray vision, all this nonsense. So we not caught up, and we won't get blew up with the rest of this world. We're not ignorant of his devices because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, didn't allow us to be ignorant because he blessed us. He blessed our eyes and he blessed our ears. Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs, false people that are anointed, who say they're anointed, false prophets, it says, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible. So it says, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So it's emphasizing how great and powerful the witchcraft is going to be on this place as a whole in every faceted of life. The deception within people that are claiming to know the Bible and in the world in general, you know, it says if it were possible, but it's not possible because the Lord has blessed the elect eyes and ears that they shall not be deceived or be ignorant of Satan's devices. The eyes of the elect and the ears of the elect, the hearts and minds has been blessed so they can see through what they need to see through. Because the deception and wickedness is increasing. And without the Lord giving you that ability, you're gonna be caught up and being deceived greatly. Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what has God wrought? NLT, it reads, no curse can touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel. For now it shall be said of Jacob, what wonders God has done for Israel. What wonders has God done for Israel? He gave them ability to see through all nonsense, through brainwashing, through any illusion. He can see through it like a plague of the mind that didn't work on us, on the elect. He can see through like a genjutsu, you know, see through all the nonsense of brainwashing and illusion, the magic, the witchcrafts and the seances and the curses and the spells that they do all of that stuff. And it says, no curse can touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel. Because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, blessed the eyes and the ears of them. So are your eyes blessed to be able to see what's going on in this world? To be able to see what this so-called white man, this Edomite in power is doing? What Satan is doing to the earth and what he has planned? Can you see? Can you see that this world is about to end? Can you see this world is about to be in flames? Can you see all these things? Because that's what's happening. So if you can't see that, figure it out, if you will. Because that's the reality. And if you can't see that, then figure it out. Try to see it. Seek it out. Seek out the Lord. Seek all of this stuff out. Because it's happening, whether one can see it or not. Ephesians 6 and 11, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Taking on the Lord, accepting him, receiving him. Blessed are ye. You got that armor. And a part of that armor is being able to have a defense against the wiles, a defense against the divinations and the spells. You can see through all the nonsense. You can see through all the trickery, the AI, the lies. You can see through the schemes and the plans. It's a part of their armor. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. They want the minds of Israel. They want the minds of the people to control them. And those blessed ears and eyes can have you see through all that. And it comes from none other than Yahweh Shem Yahushai to bless our eyes and ears so we can hear. Continually blessed, so we can always see. So we can always be able to see. And we don't want that to fail us. So we need to be on point, you know. We need to always be seeking the Lord continuously. So he doesn't take our ability away to see. You know, Lord giveth, Lord taketh. He gave you eyesight. He can take away your eyesight. So now you're blind again. And you can't see what's going on no more. So wherefore take Ephesians 6:13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. This is Matthew 16. I'm gonna start from the top. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting desired him that he would shew him a sign from heaven. Because the subtitle is Pharisees test Yahushua, the Messiah. It says the one who's so-called Jesus in this world, Yahushua. Matthew 16:2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. So he's telling these people, you can see and discern what's going on in the heavens, in the sky. But you also can't see and discern what's going on in the world around you. The signs of the times, the spirits that are on the earth right now, how it's likened unto the spirits back then, the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah, how that's back and what happened with that. You can't discern. You can't put two and two together. You can't discern that Sodom and Gomorrah was burnt by fire and brimstone. But we got that going on again today. Your eyes can't see and discern the times, the earthquakes, the uproars, the rumors of war, World War III, all these rumors of that, all the nukes, world ending. You cannot see the signs. Now take me Matthew 24. Nation divided against a nation. The so-called white man Esau Edom is warring against himself. And the scriptures say a nation divided against a nation, and the word nation means a race of people. So a race of people divided against its own people, that kingdom cannot, if a kingdom is divided against itself, it cannot stand but fall. This is what the scriptures say. They might say it in here. Let me see. I'm going to go with this one. Mark 3:24. If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Whose kingdom is this? Esau Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom. Clearly. And so if they're divided against himself, and we constantly see that. The most recent example with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. So can you not see that what the Lord said, if that is the case, if something like that happens in the kingdom, what follows that is the fall of that kingdom. So can you not see the signs of the times? What's going on? It says, Mark 3:25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself, who is Satan? In the flesh. This is Esau Edom right now. It says, so-called white man. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. All right, I'm going to go to this Mark 24:3. It says, and he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. So take heed. Are your eyes blessed to see through that deception? Verse 6, and ye shall hear. So can your ears? I'm going to go back to Matthew 13:16. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. So can you hear that? Can you see and hear that? There's been constant talk and articles and talk about nuclear war, World War III. Can you not hear all these rumors? Can you not discern what's going on? All right, we in that time. These are the rumors of wars. We're in that time. That time period that the Lord is going to make his return soon. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. Not yet. It's in that time, though. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. These things are happening clearly. Can you see what's going on in the earth? All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, and that's it for there. So can your eyes see? Are they blessed? Are your eyes blessed? I can say my eyes are blessed, and call on me, how about Shemal Shah for that? And hopefully, Lord willing, they can stay that way. The Lord's taking people out left and right as far as taking that light from them, making them blind again. People who could see, now they can't see. Isaiah 6:10, make the heart of this people fat, make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua has control over who's going to see, who's going to hear, who will not hear, etc. We got to go to him. Let him open us up to all of this stuff. He's the one that can control whether we're going to see or not see. We got to go to him. He's the one that's going to bless us, bless our eyes. We don't want to be these individuals that right here that got their eyes shut and can't be healed and saved because they can't see what's going on. All right, closing it out. Matthew 16:13. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.